Hey up guys, Burnt Out Culture here. So I've got another Arcade versus Spectrum for you today. They're never straightforward to set up, these bloody things. You think you'd be just straight into them, but they're not. I mean, it's glitchy as hell. Been struggling with this one, but it's a real favourite of mine. Is this? I've mentioned it. I've mentioned it before. Real favourite from back in the day in the arcades for me, and it is this one. Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. Excuse me. You may know it just as Bad Dudes, or you may simply know it as Dragon Ninja, which I did, but either way, it's a damn fine arcade game from 1988 by Data East. Ported to most 8-bit and 16-bit machines. Essentially just a 1 or 2 player co-op side-scrolling beat 'em up. Just fantastic arcade game. This one and Shadow Warriors and Double Dragon probably my favourite all-time beat 'em ups in the arcade, but this is absolutely superb. It really is. I must have put so much money into this arcade back when we were in school. I really did. I've owned it on most machines that I've had from the time as well. But we'll see. We'll see how, or what you guys think of how it fares up on the Specky. For me, unfortunately, controversially I suppose to some people, a bit of a stinker compared to the arcade. I mean, I know the Amiga and ST versions were half decent, but I thought just probably, a bit too much of a stretch for Specky. But we'll have a look at a little bit of the arcade version first. Apologies for any sound glitches in this. I've tried to eradicate them, but I just not having it. It's been a bit of a bitch. But we'll see how we go. I just love this. I really do. Everything about it, the way it plays, the way it looks. Got it. I always found the girl screams when you knock them out. It's a little bit pathetic. But I mean, just look here. What's not to love? Here he is. Look. So this first level boss fairly easy. In fact, to be fair, I think the difficulty level of the whole game, certainly in the early stages, is fairly easy. It's not too much of a struggle at all. We'll just play the first 2 levels and then we'll show you what Specky 1 looks like. Bad. Oh, absolutely cracking that. On to the next stage. Get the nunchucks. Have some of that. They can be a pain in the arse, them ones with swords. Oh no! Lost life. And them ones with claws. Yeah, it's a pity about the sound. I've noticed on a lot of these main ones though, the sound's just not quite there. Apparently you can adjust each game individually, change your sound settings, but just how you do it I'm not too sure. There you go. So right, we'll just jump cut to the Speccy. As you can see, it's a bloody brilliant game, and I'm sure you all remember it anyway. But yeah, it's just superb. It's one of my favourite games on main this anyway, and I play it regularly. But you'll see a big difference now in the Speccy one. Okay. Okay, so I've loaded up the 128K version. I'm not sure, I think this music possibly, not sure if you got it on the 48K version or not. I know there's no in-game music or anything like that, and sound effects are extremely minimal, as you'll see. But we'll go straight into it and see what you think to it. Bear in mind, I'm really crap at it, but I do think it is really lacking in terms of gameplay compared to some other versions as well. I think it just, it sort of highlights the limitations of the machine, a game like this. Especially when you compare it to your Target Renegades and what have you. I know it's slightly different, whereas it's just a sort of simple side scrolling where you sort of like can't move up and down the screen, but even so, when you do compare it to games like that, you can see where it is lacking. I mean, what I can't seem to do on it as well is I can't seem to do the jump kick. Now I don't know if there you can do it actually. Take that back. It's just don't look right or feel right though when you do that, and you tend to get enemies come to you both times, and if you're not careful, you get sort of stuck and you can't do much about it. Obviously Monochrome, I mean, very short first level, I will give it that. The difference with this is as well, when you kick the boss, when he's about to breathe his fire, in the arcade one, it sort of stuns him and the fire won't sort of get you, but this, you can't, it will get you regardless. It's just so clunky and jerky the way it moves, isn't it? It's so slow, it's like, I'll beat him anyway. Right, I think it's got a distinct lack of colour as well, which I suppose, I have to admit. See what I mean, like this, like, it does, yeah, it's not the best for me, this. So I can jump. God. I mean that flying kick, supposedly flying kick, he looks like he's doing fucking river dance or something. Look at that. Oh, Michael Flatley, ate your heart out. I'm gonna river dance you to death. I'm bad. Had me on. Got it. Oh no. I can usually get to second level boss, but then I tend to die then. I mean, that's like I always say. Bear in mind, I am absolutely shite on these games as well. So I don't do the game justice, making it look. There he is. There he is. I've still got my knife. That's good. Oh. Yeah. Get the most hits in. Done him. Excellent. Third level. Right. So sewer level, my favourite level in the arcades. I think if it could have just had a bit more, I don't know, a bit more in the sound effects department, or some basic sort of little tune going on. I think it just, yeah, it's a bit hollow, isn't it? Do you agree? It's a little bit hollow, and the way it just ambles along. No real sense of purpose as such. I'm glad I've got that energy. I think to be honest, there wasn't the only sort of difference the 128K version has. I think it just loads all the levels up in one go. So it was programmed for 48K, with, if you can tell, there's nothing sort of in any sense that's on 128K about this. Kept that knife a long time. Excuse me. Nearly there now. There he is, look. Yeah, so he spawns into multiple versions of himself, this ninja. There he is, there he is. Done it again, yeah. There he is. Ass kicking. Go on, you bugger. We done him? Wow. So the forest level. There's loads of dogs on this one in an arcade. I can't really see what's going on here. To be fair though, I didn't think I'd even get to 4th stage. It's the first time I got to 4th stage. So I guess in a sense at least they got the difficulty levels probably, you know, more or less bang on. I suppose that's one good sort of positive for the game. Game over. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think what it is because I love the, you know, the arcade version so much. It's a big ask, isn't it? It's a big ask, and maybe it does a, you know, a fairly half decent job. I don't know, but it just doesn't really ring true with what the arcade version is for me when I play this game. I suppose it's, you know, half decent little beat 'em up in its own sense, but it's not. It just doesn't really get the arcade sort of feel for me. So yeah, let us know what you guys think, and I'll probably do maybe Shadow Warriors next. I'm going to do Operation Wolf. There's, you know, loads to go out with these. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in a couple of days' time with the part 2 of the pickups. Another fantastic item came this morning, which I'm really chuffed about, which I'll add into the vid. But yeah, stay tuned for that one. Cheers, guys.